is amazing. Let's be honest, it's cool. Coding is telling a computer what you want it to do by creating step-by-step commands for the computer to follow. It's basically like telling your little brother to get you a glass of milk. Except your little brother is the computer, your instructions are the code, and the glass of milk is an object on the screen. Computers are not clever things. However, unlike your brother, they are very obedient. They will do exactly what you want them to do, so long as you tell them exactly how to do it. Coding involves developing lists of instructions, or source code, and the stuff that these instructions manipulate are different types of objects. Numbers, words, images, sounds. Creating a computer program can be like composing music, like designing a house, like creating lots of stuff. It has been argued that in its current state, coding is an art. Today's kids live in a very different world than their parents did as children. Today's world is full of technology that is a key part of our daily lives. Kids need to learn and be exposed to coding. It's a basic literacy. It's a way to create change. Coding is problem solving. It's having digital confidence. It's creating. It's as Drew Houston, creator of Dropbox, says, it's the closest thing we have to a superpower.
Hi, I'm Cynthia.
And I'm Delaney.
It's Friday, November 14th, and we thank you for joining us as we present another CNN special report.
In today's report, we will be taking you to all corners of the globe. So hold on to your seats and enjoy the journey.
Around this time of year, in many schools across the world, one day is set aside to celebrate United Nations Day.
For third grade students, teachers, and parents at Singapore American School, today is that special day.
Let's cross live to Singapore, where CNN reporter Ryan A. is talking to students from Mrs. Perdana's third grade class.
I'm here at SAS, where Jack, Ryan P. and Seth are going to tell us more about the UN Day celebration.
A big part of our United Nations Day is celebrating all the different countries we come from. But third graders should understand that there is more to UN Day than that.
In particular, we want everyone to know that the United Nations is an organization made of many countries working together to help keep world peace and solve the world's problems.
Any country, big or small, rich or poor, can join the UN. Right now there's 193 members.
Let's hear what some other student reporters have found out about the UN Day celebration.
The UN was formed at the end of World War II. The British Prime Minister Winston Churchill and the President of the USA, Franklin D. Roosevelt, were horrified by the suffering caused by the war. They got together with other world leaders to form an organization aimed at preventing future world wars.
The United Nations officially began on October 24, 1945.
We're crossing live now onto student reporters Coco, Braden, and Kaylin. We're here in New York outside the UN headquarters. The land the building stands zone is international territory. In front of the UN building, you can see the flags of the member countries.
Member countries pay for the running of the UN. The UN even has its own post office and postage stamps.
The UN also has a flag showing a white emblem on a blue background. The emblem is a map of the world between two olive branches. The olive branches stand for peace. Now let's take a look inside with Hemi and Jordan.
I'm inside the General Assembly. This is where the UN members meet once a year for a few months. They discuss problems and decide what to do by votes. Each country has only one vote in the assembly, no matter how big, small, rich, or poor it is.
You may be wondering how UN members communicate. The UN has 6 official languages: Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian, and Spanish. Now over to Lizzie and River in the Security Council.
The Security Council tries to maintain world peace. There are 15 members. 5 of these are permanent members: China, France, the USA, the United Kingdom, and the Russian Federation.
The other 10 members are elected by the General Assembly to join the Council for 2 years. We are crossing live now to various parts of the world to see the UN in action. I'm here in a village in Ethiopia where there's lots of excitement around the water pump recently installed by the UN. I'm in another village in Africa watching a UN volunteer training adults to be teachers.
On the tarmac behind me, you can see UN cargo helicopters that have just delivered food sacks to help feed hungry people in the Sudan.
Moving now to Haiti, we can see this UN peacekeeper keeping a neighborhood safe following an earthquake.
Closer to home in Sumatra, Indonesia, this UN health worker providing a mother with a hygiene kit.
And I'm at the Great Wall of China. The UN makes sure historic sites are protected from damage.
The UN also helps protect natural environments, like the Grand Canyon behind me. Now it's time to get back on with the celebration, so back to the CNN studio.
Well, I certainly learned a lot about the UN, and I bet all the 3rd graders did too.
No doubt about it. This is Delaney,
And it's Cynthia.
signing off from this CNN special report.
Welcome to Singapore American Elementary School. So that you have an excellent grade 3 year, please pay close attention to this health and safety video. When arriving at school, please make sure all your electronic devices are switched off and safely stowed in your backpack. All of your devices. Personal electronic devices are not to be used during school time. You may use your devices when you are back on the bus or in your car after school. If tiles are under your feet, you must walk. For your safety, when walking up or down stairs, Please take one step at a time. Please ask your teacher for a pass if you wish to go to the library during either morning or lunch recess. Playing is not allowed in bathrooms, ever. Please help keep our hallways clear by putting your personal belongings on the blue tiles outside your classrooms before school starts. When carrying your iPad to specials or world language, please stow it safely in your satchel and wear it across your shoulder. Singapore American Elementary School for grade 3 is equipped with 6 supervised play areas. The Spiderweb Playground, the Gecko Playground, the Flying Fox Playground, the soccer field, the Lunch Bunch Room, which is only open during lunch recess, and the courtyard, which is only open during morning recess for quiet activities. So that everyone has an enjoyable recess, please sign out equipment. Share the equipment. And take turns. If you are buying lunch in the school cafeteria, you will need to bring your SAS card. Please visit quietly with your classmates. Clean up after yourself by returning lunch trays. Throw away all trash and recycle when possible. Please stay seated until your class is dismissed and line up in the hallway. Don't forget your belongings. Once again, if you have any questions, please refer to any of the fantastic teachers in this video. And finally, thank you for choosing grade 3. Have a fantastic year!